What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Game. So we back at again with another video. Today we playing Grand Peace Online, as y'all can see. Hold on, let me turn my light off. Alright, we playing Grand Peace Online, as y'all can see. And so this video mostly just gonna be me talking while I get some levels. Not really gonna be a video that's too long, hopefully. And yeah. So we're just gonna basically be talking about like the state the game is in. I've seen a lot of people do this. I just figured why not, you know what I'm saying? It's good content. And on top of that, I get to put my opinion on what I think should be added to the game, and it's different stuff like that. So yeah, so without further ado, I think first thing I definitely want to talk about with the game is races. So a lot of people are complaining about the races because, you know, the only race that actually gives you an ability, well, only two races that are actually somewhat, I guess, decent is the race I have right now, which I'm lagging, is Fishman and Mink, because Mink gives you the electro fighting style, and Fishman gives you the speed boost in water, and they also come with Fishman Karate. So those are like the only two good races right now. So I have another race that I think he should add. I don't know if anyone else has said this before, but I definitely think he should add this race into the game, because it is a race that's in One Piece, which is the giant race. So like, you know, Big Mom and the Alpha Door and Giants, whatever the hell they're called, those guys. And if he adds them in there, I think their race ability should be, they would have 3 different things, but like it won't make them OP, because one of them will be more like a debuff, because it'll be like, so since they're giants, it'll decrease their speed. It'll give them like maybe like a 20% or 10% decrease in speed. So see how fast I'm moving, right? Them niggas will be moving like this with running, maybe something like that, to make it fair. You feel me? Because their other stat would be like an increase in either attack power or like more health. Either one, only one, because if you give them 2, then it's not really fair. You feel me? I think the more attack would be more fitting, because another race that I think they should add is the Cyborg. So if you don't know who Frankie is what's it called? He is the shipwright on the Straw Hat crew. He's the cyborg dude. So I think that maybe not necessarily, that won't necessarily be like a race, but like it could be like a choice, you feel me, like a character selection process you choose. And with that, the ability would be more health, because, you know, more defense. Well, defense is your health, as you can see in the stat thing, increases your health and block duration, because, you know, they're hard as hell. Pause. So yeah, like that would make the most sense. So as for the current races that we have in the game now, one thing I would like to see with Fishmen is, like, when you're swimming passively like this, right? I feel like sharks. Actually, no. I like the fact that sharks attack you, because it makes it fair. That way, fishmen don't camp in water. You feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying, if sharks didn't attack, niggas could just get away from other people like this, because we could just sit here in the water all day. We don't lose any breath, nothing like that. Plus, we speedy as mess. We're probably like one of the second, no, not probably. We are like the second fastest, no, third fastest mode of transportation, are swimming ourselves. So like, we're faster than the regular rowboat, obviously, and we're faster than the other big sailboat. You feel me? So you don't really need, yeah, that boat right there, the what's it called? Let me see what it's called. It is called the Carvel. We're faster than the Carvel and the rowboat, which are like, what, 2 out of the main boats. The only boat we're not faster than is the galleon one, and the one you have to buy, the coffin boat. So basically, if you don't have, if we're going off of just not buying anything, then we are the second fastest mode of transportation just by swimming. So yeah. So that's why I think I kind of like how they have the sharks in there. I mean, granted, they are annoying, like very annoying to the max. You feel me? And can I stop lagging? But like, they're like very annoying, and I do agree that they're annoying, but I like the way they have it in there to balance it out. That way fishmen, just like lower level fishmen, just don't camp. You know, just don't chill in water. God, you just don't chill in water to get away from everything. You know, it would be kind of nice, kind of cheesy. You feel me? So another thing for races, Skypians. So in my personal opinion, I don't think they should get the 50% fall damage reduction. I think they should just get no fall damage reduction. I mean, they have fucking wings, like, like, bro, like, if I don't take fall damage from this, right, then why the hell should they take why the hell should they be able to take fall damage from that if they have wings? Like, it doesn't make sense. I don't think Scythians should have fall damage. So, you know what I'm saying, for you, or whoever is like the main person on the game, I guess, for like races and stuff like that, watching this, you should consider that, you know what I'm saying, just think it over, you feel me? Because it kind of makes more sense, because think about it, they have literal wings, you feel me? Then, I'm sorry, they shouldn't take fall damage. So, for humans, because humans are like literally the worst race you can roll as of right now. Well, they're probably still gonna be the worst race you can roll because they're not gonna have any special abilities or anything. Something I think the game creators should maybe think about giving the humans is like a little increase in XP, like the amount of XP they gain. So they could get like a not like a 2x XP boost, or else that would kind of interrupt with their little money grind they have going on. You know, really shouldn't matter because, you know, they be beating niggas over the head with the prices they got, bro. But what's it called? They could make it do like maybe like a 1.2 times XP increase, or like a 1.5 times XP increase. That way, it's still kind of balanced out for the humans, and they're not completely left in the dark with every other race having the ability except for them. You feel me? So that's kind of all I had to say for the races, mostly. Another thing I did want to touch on was like the fighting styles. So as of right now, the main fighting styles are the only the only 3 fighting styles that are in the game are Electro, Rokushiki. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't do math. The 4 fighting styles that are in the game are is the Electro fighting style, the Mink fighting style. Basically, that's a Mink one only. The one I'm using right now, which is Black Leg, Rokushiki, which is basically like the CP9 fighting style that they had. You feel me? And the one sword style. So the fighting styles that we do know that are coming to the game, only reason I know this is because I watched, I can't remember whose video it was. It was either Sly Kage's or Sage, something like that. One of their videos, they said that they talked to like one of the developers, and 1 sword style and 2 sword style are coming to the game. And obviously so is Fishman Karate, as everyone already knew. So with that being added, I think another style that should be added is like I don't know what it's called. So you know how when they first went to Skypiea, like Luffy and Wrestling when first went to Skypiea, they had like not really like their own necessarily fighting style, but they had like their own little gadgets and type stuff. I feel like they could make that into like a fighting style. Like if you go to Skypiea and you're like a Skypian or something like that, like how they have it with Mink, you can learn like all the cool stuff, like the little shells that they had that gave them the different abilities that they can use when they clicked on them, those things, or like something like what Nami has, like maybe like straight up Nami's, the way Nami fights should be like maybe like a fighting style, like where her staff, it could like, it wouldn't necessarily be a fighting style, it'd be more like a rare weapon, like how Arlong's weapon is, right? You fight it and you find it, not find it, you get it, like you get it from the boss battle with her or something like that, and you would get the weapon and all the skills that come with it after you, of course, level up the weapon or something like that. So another thing that they should add, it's not really, like I said, it's not really a fighting style, I guess you should per se to call it, but it's something that they could definitely add, is Usopp. So look, people may think that might be pretty lame because, you know, Usopp, he don't really do much. Well, he does a lot actually. He needs more recognition because people don't realize Usopp actually does a lot. But anyway, I think something they should add, like for his for him is maybe what's this? He said, oh, you joined me. Is they could add his slingshot into the game, right? And since the slingshot would be in the game, you would get all cool like different attacks like Firestar and the plant one and stuff after you unlock it. So I could say like the way that would work would be like the first part you get like the stuff that he had before the 2-year time skip, all that stuff, and then once you level it up, you have to train like how you train I guess hockey or something like that. You would unlock like some of the other special attacks that he had after the 2-year training, and yeah, so that's when I definitely think should be in the game, because Usopp and Nami's style, the way they fight is very unique, and I feel like a lot of people probably want to fight like that. You feel me? I mean, I know I would. Look, don't get me wrong, Sanji's definitely one of my favorite characters. Probably my favorite character after Zoro. But actually no, I cap. Usopp is my favorite character because he's just funny as hell, and I would definitely love to use his fighting style. You know, it's kind of like a pussy fighting style, low key. But it's okay. So now we got the fighting style out of the way. Well, actually no, there is one more fighting style. So another fighting style I think they should add to the game is Kappa. So if you don't know who Kappa is, that is the dude who was inside. Well, actually, let me say, spoiler alert. If you're not caught up on One Piece, then skip the video. I'll put a timestamp when I upload the video on here. But basically, Kappa is the dude who's sitting inside the cell. He's from he's part of the samurai from the land of Wano, the special samurai group and whatnot. And he has like a really cool fighting style. Him and the girl, the tall girl, I forgot her name, the baddie. You feel me? Both of their fighting styles I think should be added because their fighting styles are really cool and unique. Oh, that's another fighting style I think should be added. Ninpo. So, again, I don't know if he's doing this because obviously if you couldn't tell by the way I'm talking, I'm not a beta tester and I'm obviously not inside of the his Discord before I use Discord. But I do think that the Ninpo style should be added. I don't know if he's gonna do that because then that might make it resemble more of like it's kind of like a Shinobi Life Naruto type game. You feel me? Because a lot of the moves that the ninja users use, the Ninpo users use, are like Naruto moves, like literally direct references. Because they had Shadow Clone Jutsu in there and all types of stuff, and literally like Shuriken Jutsus and things like that. But I definitely think that should be a fighting style to be added. And obviously another fighting style should be added, like the samurai fighting style. Like Firefox Samurai, like Firefox, whatever his name is, something, I can't remember the rest of his name. I think that should have to be another fighting style. There's a lot of fighting styles I think should be added into the game, but obviously it's only the first week of the release of this game, so I'm not expecting a lot from it. I've been playing this game a lot. I haven't been grinding like that, as you can tell, because I'm low level. But that's kind of what all I have to say for the fighting styles. For what's it called? For I'm sorry. For traveling wise, I don't know if you've ever played Blocks Fruits, but like, you know how Blocks Fruits has puzzles and different stuff like that in the overworld at the same time to keep it kind of like, I guess, fresh in a way. Because after a while it does get boring doing this grinder type game and just constantly beating up these like NPCs. That does get boring after a while. Like after a while, I mean like after like the first 30 minutes of doing it. Literally, bro. But I definitely think they should add like puzzles or something like that, like some like Legend of Zelda type puzzles, stuff like that maybe, to keep it more interesting. Or like poneglyphs or something, like maybe you define a certain amount of poneglyphs or something like that. Like something that directly goes into like the One Piece, how the One Piece world is set up, something that they needed, that they can make that doesn't have to always do with fighting. Because don't get me wrong, I love fighting, especially Link, you know. Anyway, you know what I mean. I love the fighting aspects of the game, but after a while it does get redundant, especially since you're mostly just grinding out NPCs, and or just doing bounties and stuff like that. So yeah, that's one thing I have to say for like the map in general. Another thing, marine ships I think should be upped with the spawn rate a lot more, and I think they should come after you no matter like what your bounty is. Like as long as your bounty is over like maybe 200 berries or something like that, marine ships should come after you. But depending, I think the way it should work is like depending on how big your bounty is. Like if you have like 100k bounty or something like that, it could be like 3 to 4 marine ships or something like that to make it like a fleet. That way, because you know in One Piece the marine ships come after a lot of small pirate groups too, and I think the way they have it set up right now, I mean it's fine because it works, but it's not really like, it doesn't really make you feel like you're in like a pirate game. Because if you have to have a freaking 100,000 bounty in order to get one marine ship to come after you, my guy, then it's kind of boring, especially since it's not a guaranteed chance for it to come after you. It's like kind of rare. So with that being said, with the marine ship spawn rate going up, I don't think the devil fruit rate should go up also, because honestly I feel like the way they have the devil fruit set up is fine because devil fruits are supposed to be rare. That's like kind of the whole point. You feel me? Like literally in the show, devil fruits are rare. That's how it works. A lot of people, literally most people in One Piece do not have a devil fruit. Hell, most people in One Piece don't have hockey, my guy. But well, have hockey, they just don't know how to use it. But yeah, I think the way they have devil fruit set up is cool. Now, the only problem I do have with devil fruits is the way you have to find it. Personally, I don't really care about devil fruits because the only two devil fruits I would actually be willing to actually eat is the op fruit from my second favorite character, Trafalgar Law, or the spring fruit from my third favorite character, Bellamy. Feel me? So yeah, because this is literally proven. Oh, I should have recorded it. I should have had this recording. Well, I did have it, but I deleted it because there was audio problems. Because I actually recorded this video earlier. I found a devil fruit on this island earlier today. And it was actually the Pika fruit. I noticed because I gave it to someone because I didn't want it. Because like I said, I only want the spring fruit and or the op fruit. It was literally sitting right here under the tree where I'm at, where I just got freaking back. And yeah, that was a short little story. But devil fruit spawn rates I think are fine. Now, the thing I was saying with the how you find devil fruits, I think they should fix that because I remember seeing there's a game pass for finding devil fruits or like helping you to find devil fruits that's like literally 9,000 Robux, which is absolutely absurd, and it doesn't really do much. It only tells you the general direction that they're in. Like it'll tell you like southeast, northeast, northwest, and west, or southwest and stuff like that. But it won't tell you like which island it's on or like or stuff like that. I think it's gonna cost 9,000 Robux, which mind you is like, oh I don't know, since the coffin boat itself is 2,000 Robux, and that's like $20 right there. The devil fruit notifier thing was literally like what, $60? I can't do math actually. That's like $80. But yeah, basically. So I definitely think that should be fixed. If not, if the price doesn't go down, which it definitely should go down, because that's a really absurd price, especially for a game, just for something that doesn't even really do much and doesn't last that long. I definitely think they should lower the price. If not lower the price, then they should make it to where it tells you exactly which island it is on. I'm not saying tell you exactly where it is, because that defeats the whole purpose of finding it, you feel me, and getting like that rush and whatnot. Because I do understand why they do it that way, to keep the lore there. That way, like not everyone has devil fruit, obviously. That's the whole point. But I feel like if someone's paying is literally wasting $80, you feel me, on the Game Pass, then I think it should do more than just tell you the general direction of it and then just disappear. Like that's not really that ain't really it for like $80, my guy. So yeah, I definitely think that should be fixed to where it at least tells you, not at least, at minimum, it has to at least tell you where, like, which island exactly that the fruit is on. Because you paying all that money for it is literally a waste, and it's them wasting your money, just bamboozling you basically, which is what a lot of game creators do anyway. But that would be to the max, bro. Like that would just be OC. But yeah, so that's kind of it, I think, for all I have to say. I talked on the map, I talked on the what's it called, devil fruits, exploring, talked on the styles, talked on the races. Oh, one thing I do want to say for the combat. The combat is kind of laggy a lot. Obviously, I'm not really gonna complain about it like that because it's their first week of the game releasing. Like, it's not that deep. Like, I've been seeing a lot of people complaining, and even a lot of YouTubers that I watched, because I was watching this game when it was in testing before it came out, because obviously I wasn't a tester, like I said, and a lot of them were complaining about a lot of stuff like, my guy, it's in testing for a reason, duh, like stop complaining. Or some of them are complaining about it on its initial release. Like, literally, it's its first week of release. What can you expect? It's not going to be the most amazing game ever. Like, if you ever played Shinobi Life 2 when it released, like, there was a lot of bugs, my guy. Like, literally, people were getting kicked from servers and stuff. Like, bro, it was crazy. Anyway, like I was saying, so with the combat, I think they should add a lock-on system. So, like I was getting to, like, how DBOG, pretty much every single Dragon Ball game has a lock-on system. I think they should add something like that, mostly because of the fact that you are moving really fast a lot of the time in this game, especially depending on like the stuff you have. Like, wow, that dude's bouncing through the roof. Like for instance, me, right? I can move pretty speedy because I have the skywalk and whatnot, so that makes me pretty speedy. And a lot of people have, not a lot of people, a decent amount of people have devil fruits and whatnot, so they can move pretty damn fast too. Like, especially people like light fruit can teleport all over the place. It's kind of hard to keep up with people are growing, and I feel like I know why that's there. What's it called? Where'd he go? I know why it's there to keep more realistic, because you won't really know where like a person with a fucking speed of light is going all over the place. But yeah. So I definitely think it should be a lock-on system. Other than that, I think that's all I have to say about... Oh wait, no. Another thing I forgot to add about the map. So with the map, I think they should add NPC pirate ships. Because there's like regular pirate ships and pretty much everyone's going to choose pirate. Oh my god, B-Boy Noah is on. Oh, we can't hear me call him. But yeah, like I said. This boy does not have a den equipped. Oh, you know what? That means he spawned to start an island. Anyway, like I was saying, where I was so rudely interrupted by myself, they should... Stop interrupting my train of thought. Stop. What I was saying. Oh, they should add NPC pirate ships, because yes, it's cool and all having, since everyone's most likely gonna pick pirate anyway. Look at this, look at it, bro. Like no one picks marine like that. But I think having NPC pirate ships make it more fun, because a lot of times people are just on islands grinding out for levels and stuff. So when you're out in sea, I think will add for like more of an adventure factor. If you run into like an NPC pirate ship and they start shooting at you, like how the marine ships do, and they start to raid you and stuff like that. Like I think that'd be pretty cool to add into the game. Now for those, I think they can make those probably to like the spawn rate as like the marines, because what's it called? Let's be honest, encountering a pirate ship in One Piece is actually kind of rare. It doesn't happen so often like that, because you just the sea is just that big. So yeah. Another thing maybe they should add is like another class you could choose instead of pirate or a marine is bounty hunter. So you can hunt bounties as a pirate or a marine, it doesn't really matter. But I think they should make that like a specific duty you could do. That way you're not getting chased around by marines. But you feel me? Pirates are still like on your duty. You feel me? Like they still trying to tickle your pickle type shit. Like, or like it could be like a completely other thing, like or like assassin type thing. Like if you like, because like you know there's assassins in One Piece and stuff like that. And if you're like an assassin, right? They would have it to where the marines and the pirates chase you, which would make it like really hard. So yeah. Other than that, that's kind of all I had to say for the vid. That's kind of all I had to say for the vid and like my ideas. If I have any more ideas, I would definitely make another vid about it. But other than that, that's about it. I definitely think this game has loads of potential, and it's definitely going to be a great game once they get their next update out, which, by the way, the next update is coming out in like 2 weeks, if I remember correctly from the video, so I can't wait for that. But, like I said, other than that, those are the things I think they should add. So if anyone, like a developer or anything like that, is watching this video, please consider a lot of these things I talked about, especially the, what's it called? The styles that I talked about, like maybe adding like one style, like the weapons I talked about, like maybe like Nami's staff, or whatchamacallit, or Usopp's slingshot, stuff like that would be really cool. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video now because I'm actually about to help my boy get up here. Ryan, I don't know what level he is. It's probably level 1. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna catch y'all later, you feel me? And yeah. Peace.